Welcome to what should have been day one of the Betfred World Snooker Championship. But don't worry, let's start with a bang and take you back to 3 moments of maximum magic from you-know-who, the Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan. The 21st of April, 1997. First round, Mick Price the opponent, 13th frame. Blink, and I promise you really will miss this.
1. Eight. 9.
Yes, it was just a much too thin a safety
16.
shot that Mick Price played to leave these on for Ronnie.
17. 24. 25. 32. 33.
'Well, that's the 5th red and the 5th black coming up. And obviously the red at the bottom of the cluster will pot.
40. 41. 48.
Important now off this red to leave a nice angle on the black.
49.
Well, I think he's overdone that slightly, has he? Or can he force the cue ball into that cluster? He can.
56.
Just wondering if he can get that one into the left centre. Looks as if he can.
57.
This is amazing.
64. 65. 72.
One more red and the frame's safe, but Ronnie's got other things on
73.
his mind, and so has everybody in the audience.
Well, listen, John, I know you've commentated on a maximum before. I have never,
80.
and I'm starting to get a bit excited here. There's a little
81.
matter of £147,000 on offer this year for a maximum break.
89.
Yes, and I think those 2 reds below the pink, one of them will pot in the left corner. Well, they will now. Needs to be a bit lucky. That's okay.
96.
Great chance.
97.
4
105.
minutes for the century. Amazing.
Right, this is the key shot. Needs a good angle on this red to get on the
112.
black. He's got it just.
113.
Oh, slow down, White. Slow down, White.
122. 125. 129.
Perfect.
Yes, absolutely perfect.
134.
I don't believe this. What a break! What a fantastic maximum break that is. Ronnie O'Sullivan's delighted, the crowd's delighted, John Virgo, and I'm delighted. 5 minutes for one unbelievable maximum break. The players are over from the other side of the screen. Sensational. Well, everyone is just gone berserk here.
Every time you watch that, it just seems to get quicker and quicker. And for many years, the official recorded time of that max was 5 minutes and 20 seconds. But someone wrote into World Snooker and said, listen, if you watch that back, it's actually 5:08, a record that will surely stand the test of time. Well, he wasn't finished there, Ronnie O'Sullivan, because he was back in a maximum moment 2 years after his maiden title. First round, the opponent, Marco Fu.
One.
A little too far, so you're probably going to have to use the pack to hold the cue ball. That could be to his advantage.
Eight. Nine. $16. 70. 24. 25.
Now he's got them where he wants them. He's normally devastating when the reds are like this and he's in around the black.
$32.
This has livened things up somewhat.
33.
Bat is 5 reds.
40.
That is 5 blacks.
41.
And that's all I'm going to say, Ray.
$48. 49. 56. 57.
You can be sure that this Crucible audience will be well aware of what's afoot
64.
here.
65.
'Hasn't even been going 2 minutes.
72.
They're well aware of what's happening.
73.
In fact, it's just coming up to 3.5 minutes now.
80.
Surely
81.
he can't do it again.
Well, you know why those bookmakers are a bit reluctant, Dennis, to offer more than
88.
64 when this young man's about here.
89.
The tricky one is going to be the one that's
96.
next to the blue. Is he going to get it out of the way now? He sure is. Brilliant.
97.
I don't believe this.
104. 105.
Needs to get up towards the pink with the white here, so as he can get back on the black again. But the perfection.
112. 113.
He's already had 5 competitive maximums. They know what is likely, and so does John
120.
Higgins, and he's not going to get out of his chair till this is over now.
122.
He's in a battle on the other table, but they're waiting.
Settle down, please.
He's left it a little bit short. He wanted to screw back just a touch more.
125.
This is the one.
Well,
129.
he's just gone a shade too far. Perfect.
134.
It's still not straightforward. Keep coming. It's going to be a tricky black. Oh, it's going to be
140.
tricky.
£169,000 on this pot.
Wonderful, wonderful display by Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's looked out of sorts. They've all come across to congratulate him. They're two of his fans. How wonderful was that, Dennis?
That is absolutely incredible once again.
Ronnie made it a hat-trick of 147s. 5 years later, en route to his 3rd world title. He was on a roll in this match against Mark Williams, 3 centuries already, and you know what happens next. One.
Fantastic. And if the black goes in, who knows how many he'll score here, but it's a tricky little black. I'll tell you what, I mean, this, you never ever call anything. He's potted 1
8.
black. Do you know what he'll have in his mind? Well, he's 12-7 in front. We know what he'll have in his mind. He'll be trying to stay on the black here.
I think if it wasn't the last frame of the match, I'd certainly agree with you, but it's to win the match as well.
No.
And these balls are perfect, aren't they? They are absolutely perfect. slightly underhit it, but he can play this plain
16.
ball and go around the back of the black. The red in the middle is not bad if he can cue it nicely. I'm not too sure whether he can cue it easily to stun on for the black.
Well, we'll know exactly what his intentions are, the way he plays this shot.
17.
He's hitting the ball so well. When you're hitting it, when you're cueing at your very best, even in your own mind, you sometimes generate more spin than you mean to. Because he's cueing so well, he's getting so much movement off the cue ball. He's just sometimes running out of position because he's in it too good.
$24. $25.
This will be the fourth black coming up. Stephen Hendry has made 8 maximum breaks in competitive play. Ronnie O'Sullivan has made 8 maximum breaks in competitive play.
32.
He might be after another record.
33.
The reason he's taking the red at the bottom of the bunch because it gives him
40.
more target to go into the pack off the black. If he takes the ones on the left, that red would have been in the way for the perfect split. So he
41.
might play a split here because he knows he's got one to the left and one to the right.
Now this is key if this works out. Oh, he's stuck on them, but he's still got one to the middle.
48.
Now, has he got a bit of angle to try and get back to the black off this one? Oh, there's not a lot of angle there. Well, he made it. He made it.
$56. 57.
There's a buzz going round the Crucible Theatre. They know what's happening here. Just a little bit too far.
64.
May have to get the extension out here and play a delicate little shot just to drop on the black, but shouldn't be a problem. Well, Mark is just wondering how many he's going to score here. That's the little shot he can play. Even if he cannons a red, he's okay.
65.
He's just flicked that red, as you can see the crowd now just hoping they're going to witness a bit of history. He just flicked the red to cover both those reds up into one pocket, so he's still got one more kiss to play at some stage. Needs to travel a little bit. Well, this is just
72.
phenomenal play.
Well, just one more red, it has to be said, to knock Mark Williams out of this year's 888.com World Championship, and that will send Mark to the qualifying school. We'll take him out of the top 16.
73.
So this is the key one. Mark Williams now knows it's all over. I'm sure he'd now wish Ronnie a 147. Okay, nobody likes getting beat, but he wouldn't begrudge the way he's played. Has he gone too far? He hasn't. This is nice now.
80. 81.
When will he play the cannon? I don't know if one of the reds near the pink pots. It does. It does.
58. 89.
Oh, he wanted to go a little bit further and he would have tried to have freed the one next to the pink. That's the key one now, but he hasn't got the angle here.
I'm not so sure, Dan, whether it's pots, you know. You may not have to play the cannon.
If it no, it looks tight. It looks tight from that angle. It doesn't go.
There's another example of playing for
96.
two reds at once. That's what you've got to do in this situation.
He's tried it. What a shot!
104.
That is one of the best positional shots I've ever seen. He was almost straight.
To generate the
105.
angle he did to get the cannon and to control it, well, he deserves one now.
£157,000 available
112.
for the maximum.
114.
This could be the last worrying shot. It's perfect. This is perfect.
120. 122. Quietly. 125.
4 colours to beat Stephen Hendry's record that he jointly holds with Stephen at the moment.
129.
This will be his 9th maximum break.
To quote one of the late greats, Jack
134.
Carnham, good luck, son, because this has been flawless. This place will erupt if this black disappears. This has been unbelievable. Players stopped on the other table. He's done it! What an unbelievable break that was. Probably his best maximum he's ever got at the 9 he's got. Mark Williams offers his hand in congratulations. Dennis, you've done a few of them. Handshakes from Robertson. That was up there with the very best.
It just doesn't get any better than that. That's 3 of his maximum breaks have done. The man is a total genius.